Have you ever wondered just how much you can change your life in just 30 days? Well, let me start with a surprising statistic. Did you know that nearly 80% of people who start self-improvement journeys quit before the month is over? That's right, despite the overwhelming amount of books, courses, and motivational content out there, most people struggle to keep up the momentum. Now imagine what it's like to embark on this journey as an introvert, where the challenges aren't just about discipline and habits, but also about stepping out of the comfort zone that is so deeply rooted in solitude. That's exactly what I decided to do. For one entire month, I dove headfirst into the world of self-improvement with the quiet determination of an introvert. This wasn't just a casual dabble, it was a full-on commitment to see what could happen if I pushed myself beyond the boundaries I had grown accustomed to. The inspiration for this experiment didn't just come from a desire to become better. It stemmed from a place of wanting to understand myself better and to see if personal growth could coexist with the need for alone time that introverts like me treasure. From the outset, the challenges were palpable. As an introvert, the very idea of self-improvement seemed at odds with my nature. The thought of having to be more outgoing, more social, more on was daunting. Social anxiety loomed large, and motivation. Well, let's just say that the motivation to change is often overshadowed by the comfort of staying the same. Yet I was determined to push through, to see if the old adage, growth happens outside your comfort zone, was really true. Over the course of the month, I tried various strategies and techniques that are often recommended in self-improvement circles. Journaling became a daily ritual, a way to track my progress, and more importantly, to understand my thoughts and emotions as they ebbed and flowed through this process. Reading was another cornerstone of my journey. I delved into books that promised to unlock the secrets of personal growth, from the science of habits to the art of mindfulness. But perhaps the most challenging aspect was pushing myself to engage in new social activities. For someone who thrives in solitude, this was like asking a fish to climb a tree. Yet I forced myself to attend a few events, strike up conversations with strangers, and even share my thoughts in group settings. Each step felt like a marathon, but with each passing day, I could feel myself stretching, growing in ways I hadn't anticipated. The climax of this journey came about midway through the month. I had been struggling with a particular book that emphasized the importance of networking and building connections. The idea felt utterly foreign to me. But then, during one of those dreaded social events, something clicked. I found myself in a conversation that wasn't just bearable, it was enjoyable. It wasn't forced, and it didn't drain me like I expected. In that moment, I realized that self-improvement isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about expanding the person you already are, making room for new experiences without losing yourself in the process. This realization was profound, and it shifted my entire approach to the rest of the month. Suddenly, the activities that once felt like chores became opportunities, not to change who I was, but to enhance my life in a way that felt true to me. As the month drew to a close, I looked back at the journey with a sense of accomplishment and clarity. The key takeaway: self-improvement isn't a one-size-fits-all journey. What works for one person might not work for another, especially if you're someone who recharges in solitude like I do. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means you have to find the right balance, the right methods that align with who you are at your core. For me, this month was about more than just ticking off goals. It was about learning to grow in a way that felt authentic, to improve without losing sight of the person I've always been. And in that sense, this experiment was a success. It taught me that self-improvement is possible, even for introverts, as long as you're willing to embrace the discomfort in a way that doesn't compromise your essence. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried a self-improvement challenge? How did it go for you? Drop your experiences in the comments below, and if you're interested in more insights and personal growth stories, don't forget to check out my other videos. Together, let's continue this journey of self-discovery, one step at a time.